Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take one idea, often something you've shared, and really get into it. And today, well, a listener pointed us towards Maya Angelou and her really interesting take on success. Forget the usual metrics for a second.
Yeah, absolutely. We're diving into her definition, which kind of cuts through a lot of the usual noise about achievement. Angelou basically said success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Simple words, but there's a lot packed in there.
Okay, let's start with that first one. Liking yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in a world often focused on our flaws, isn't that, well, almost a radical place to start defining success?
It really is, you know? Think about it. How can you truly enjoy any external achievement if you're constantly battling self-doubt inside? Angelou's idea suggests that self-acceptance isn't some kind of bonus prize. It's fundamental.
Right.
It lets you handle wins and losses with more stability. It's surprising how often that gets missed in typical success talk.
Yeah, it's like trying to build something solid on, I don't know, shaky ground.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the second part. Liking what you do. This feels like more than just, putting up with your job.
Exactly. The key thing here is, engagement. When you genuinely find interest or value in your work, it fuels a different kind of motivation. Intrinsic motivation. It's not just about the end goal. The actual process, the doing of it becomes more satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this doesn't mean every single moment is blissful, right? But it's about finding those aspects that connect with you or contribute to something you care about. It just creates a different energy, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it makes you wonder how many people are, chasing success markers but feel totally disconnected from their actual day. And that brings us to the last bit, liking how you do it. This one, it really feels like it hits on integrity.
Precisely, yes. Yeah. It's all about aligning what you do with your own values. You might enjoy the task itself, but if getting it done means, say, compromising your ethics or stepping on others, well, can you really call that success, the kind that builds self-respect? Angelou seems to be saying pretty clearly that the how matters just as much as the what.
So it's not just the achievement, but who you are while you're achieving it.
Okay.
So these three things, liking yourself, your work, your methods, they don't seem like separate boxes.
Oh, not at all. They're totally interconnected. Having more self-acceptance might give you the courage to find work that feels more meaningful or, to act with more integrity, even when it's hard.
Right.
And doing work that aligns with your values in a way you feel good about, that can seriously boost how you feel about yourself. It's sort of a positive feedback loop.
So rather than looking outside all the time for validation, promotions, money, whatever, Angelou turns our focus inward. It's about cultivating this internal sense of satisfaction with ourselves, our work, and our actions.
Exactly. And if you think bigger picture, this definition offers a much more, resilient kind of success. External stuff, that can change on a dime. But your relationship with yourself, your values, that's something you have more control over. It's more stable ground.
Okay, so let's pull this together. Maya Angelou's definition of success really hinges on these three connected ideas. Liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. It definitely shifts the perspective on what fulfillment might actually mean.
It really does, and it leaves a pretty big question for you, the listener. How might actively focusing on nurturing these three things, that self-acceptance, finding passion or meaning in what you do, and acting with integrity, how might that change your own experience of fulfillment? Separate from whatever external achievements might come along. It's definitely something worth thinking about.